Well, would you understand why she's talking about the town hall? She's talking about the town hall steps.
Maybe.
There must be something to do with the town hall. Have you got to go to town hall for something?
I went other month, my sister's wedding.
It's something to do with the town hall steps. Have you got photographs on the steps?
Yes.
Thank you. That's what she's showing me. Showing me town hall and steps and some photographs. That's what she's showing me. She's also saying that some of the photographs haven't turned out properly. There's some of them that are alright, most of them, but there's some of them that aren't what they should be.
Yes.
There must have been a lady that passed with you, or a gentleman, and then a lady close together.
Yes.
You know where I am with that. I've got like 1, 2,
Yeah.
very, very close together. Okay? Can you understand a lady that I have a feeling she's still alive, that she was drove to the point of insanity?
Yeah.
You know where I am. I know she's still here.
Yes.
Okay, but I've got a gentleman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm on about.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Because he's just saying, tell her sorry. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he said, I couldn't help myself.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, he was saying I was sick.
Mm.
That makes sense to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Once it gets a grip of you, you can't stop.
Mm.
That makes sense. And
Yeah.
it wasn't me.
No. Yeah.
And tell her I'm ever so sorry.
Yeah.
And tell her I'm sorry that she's living a lonely life, but tell her I am round with her.
Right.
You know where I am?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Yeah.
I know she's never stopped loving me.
Mm.
I know I've never stopped loving her.
Mm.
I've got Bill coming to you. I don't know who Bill is, but I've got to give you a name, Bill. William. Bill.
William.
Okay?
My granddad.
Thank you. Just coming through, and I feel I can hear that dump, 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 dump. You know, like when we were kids, we used to hear the wagons being shunted. So it must have been not far from a railway.
They live just beyond the railway.
Thank you. I can hear that bang, 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 bang.
And they
You
used
know,
to
like
be,
when they're shunting them. That's
yeah.
what I can hear.
Yeah.
That's what they're bringing to me. And I don't know why I've got to give you the Crown Public House. I don't know where it is.
He used to work in a pub.
That's good enough. Can you understand a gentleman that used to work with leather?
Yes.
Thank you. Because I'm just saying, saddles have got nothing to do with it, but I'm saying a saddle.
Shoes. Work with shoes.
Right, well, I'm just saying, I knew,
Yeah.
I said to him, and he said no, it was leather.
Yeah.
But he's showing me a saddle just to let me know what it was, because if I get a shoe, I think it's, you know, it's just someone selling shoes. Or somebody, no, but he used to work with leather.
Yes.
That's what he's telling me.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Can you understand for me where you would go to see an elderly lady that's now in spirit? Think about where you would go down the back through an alleyway perhaps, or an archway or something, round the back to see her at the kitchen. Can you understand where you would see her at the
Yeah.
You can understand that?
Yeah.
And where she'd be like that, she'd be like that looking through the window.
Yes.
You know where I am? And the door would be over here.
Yeah.
You come in the back door,
Yeah.
you know where I am?
I don't.
Because she's telling me I've got a kitchen in front of me, a sink, and a window, and I've got a cooker over here.
Yeah.
Yeah? And a door over there in your kitchen.
Yeah.
And she said, tell her I'm stood near the door.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She just wants you to know. She said she was telling me you was crying the other morning.
Not of the morning,
But you know where I am?
yeah.
She was saying that things got on top of you.
Yeah.
Okay? Can you understand a man that used to take 3 sugars?
Yes.
Because you just put in 3 sugars in this tea.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
My granddad.
Thank you. And she also wants to give you canned coffee.
Definitely.
Yeah, do you know where I am? Thank you. Horrible stuff, isn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Camp coffee,
Yeah,
which
you
she's
will
giving
drink
you.
it, yeah.
And she's put in one of them, I thought it was that, but it's a tea cosy over it.
Yeah.
I thought, is she going to put it on?
This is, yeah.
This 1962 mean out to you?
That one when I was born.
Pardon?
Oh, no, yeah.
You was born in 62?
Yeah.
That's good enough then, I'm not going to argue with that. I just knew there was something about 1962.
It was me.
Yeah. Can you understand why she's saying other people might live their lives as an excuse, but you don't have to pick up the pieces for them?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she said. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's saying. They came, I'll tell her, she said, I have to tell you that they've got to stop making you responsible for their lives. That
Right.
makes sense?
A lot of sense.
Would you understand that you had an auntie pass that not that long ago, or an auntie type figure?
Yeah.
Thank you, because I can just see her stood behind you. That makes sense?
Yeah.
I can just see her stood behind. And I know she might not be family, but she wants to be remembered.
Yeah.
Okay? Would you understand the name Dot or Dorothy?
Yes.
Because she just wants to be remembered as
Yeah.
well. Okay?
That's my uncle's wife.
Okay, so on Monday, Andrea, you went to see Micky Vermooch, and how did you feel beforehand? Were you nervous at all?
At first, I was quite nervous, but also a bit excited and a bit apprehensive. And I just sort of thought, well, I'll go and I'll make my own mind up about this this man called Micky.
And had you been to a medium or spiritualist before?
Not like this one.
You'd been to something similar then?
Similar, but not in the way that he did it.
Not with an audience?
No.
We can see on the screen behind you there that there's plenty of smiling and laughing going on, so that was obviously the case. It didn't unnerve you at all?
I just felt like I'd known this man a long time, and I just felt very, very comfortable with him and very at ease.
You've just watched it on our edit system here today. Has it made any more sense?
It's made a lot more sense, but it's blown me away even more. You know, this time when I've watched it, I've just thought, oh my goodness me, how does this man know all these things about me and all the names that were given to me, and to actually say that, you know, that there was my auntie in the room behind me, and it was just unbelievable.
And what about, you'd got some other examples when you watched it, you made some notes I saw. What, was there anybody in particular that you kind of went, yeah, now I get who that is?
The part where he said that somebody was, that there were a lady that used to, well, that sits on the end of my bed. Now that does make sense, because I've been in the house on my own, and I've been places on my own where somebody's actually shouted my name and there's been nobody around, and I've answered, what? And then when he explained that there was this lady that sits with me, and that all came to make sense, and it was just not a frightening feeling, it was just a lovely feeling to know that, oh yeah, that's really nice, you're a nice lady, and it just made it, I don't know, really nice and warm.
It really surprised you with a few things. The town hall steps.
When he mentioned the town hall steps, I was a bit thinking, you know, because there's that many things that get put to you, and your mind sort of races on because you're trying to think. And then when he mentioned the town hall steps, I was absolutely amazed, because it was my sister's wedding, where obviously we were all on the steps and we took photographs. And then when he actually said, but there were some that were good and some that were not good, how did he know things like that? That was just amazing.
And he also got your year of birth, 1962.
Yeah, and I just sat there and thought, 1962? that's me. How did he know that? How did he know that? And it didn't freak me out. I just thought, oh my, this man's amazing.
And finally, there's a lot of sceptical people out there. What would you say to people who are sceptical about this kind of thing?
You've got to go. You've definitely got to go and experience what I experienced, because it's just fantastic. Don't be scared. Go open-minded, and you will just come away and it's just unbelievable.
I can be more used to you here than I ever could while I was with you.
Oh God, that was said to me the week he died.
Would you know what an investigative reporter is?
Yes,
Would you know whether something that needs investigating?
yes,
Because she's saying you've got to investigate
yeah,
it.
I'm doing that.
That's what she said, you've got to investigate it. Don't give up. And whoever it is, whoever she's referring to, does not live far away. He's coming across as a chameleon, like can change. Like a leopard changing his spots. He's like, can talk on many levels. I feel quite upset because it's so near yet so far. What you see isn't what you get. Okay?
That makes sense.
Two personalities.
Yeah.
And she's telling me something about 1996. I don't know, something about 1996.